What's up guys, how you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to a new episode of The Road to Glory here on FIFA 18 Ultimate Team. So today I wanted to start things off by taking a little look at some of the squads that I've been using over the past couple of weeks to see if we need to revisit anything or go to a specific squad and see what sort of players would kind of work for us on Ultimate Team. So this was where we started. I had a Prem team and it was to make use of some of my loans. So I've got a general normal looking defence. Midfield looks solid and it has got Rui Costa in it. Do we need to use a squad like that again? I had this as my new main best team for quite a while with that trio of Varane and Modric and Carvajal, but then I've sort of tried to mix it up. You'll notice that I'm using quite a lot of the same similar players, all in just different formations and variations and stuff. I feel like I need to free up some coins. I want to free up some coins just because over the next few weeks, just typically we can expect the things like Black Friday and Cyber Monday and stuff, and if and when that happens, market crashes could occur. If so, I don't want to be stuck with the likes of MBAPPE up front. This was one of the squads we used recently. To be fair, looking at that team, I think it looks amazing. One of the most interesting squads we've built. And then this was last episode. Again, a nice team. And we brought Koscielny in and, of course, Fabinho once again and stuff. Today, I think I'm going to rock with this particular team. It's not going to end up like this in-game, but I've been very fond of Alessandrini, as you guys know, and I want to play the final 4 games and hopefully, let Lacazette bow out on a very positive note. I've also brought in Mane as the third to bring that trio of pace and goodness together. I think that could be a really, really nice team for us to use today. But in order to free up some of those coins, I am going to sell a couple of our more expensive players. Sayonara to Mbappe and Luka Modric, and also Dele Alli. I didn't show me selling him, but there you go, he has sold. I made a little bit of profit on him, but then lost a little bit on the other guys, and I just fear that if I kept them for too much longer, I'm going to end up losing quite a lot more. And to be honest, I've got enough good players in the club that I can happily just chop and change with what I've got, bring in the odd cheap player here and there, and have a sturdy, solid team. Now, other things to bear in mind, just as I see this team coming up, we're testing things out in Division 6. A fresh new start and a new season for us today. Hopefully it can be a nice swift exit into Division 5 and then progress even further and all that good stuff. Because the winning the divisions now are going to start to give us an alright amount of coins. I go 1-0 up in this particular game. Alessandrini scores. I did change the formation to my favoured 4-1-2-1-2 with this particular squad. I think Alessandrini held in at cam today with Mane at left striker, Lacazette at right striker, and then, well, whoever it was in midfield. One of them was sitting back and defending. I can't remember who it was. Bakayoko, did I have back? Yeah, Bakayoko's chilling in the CDM role with Tolisso and the other guy in centre midfield spots. So we don't get a great start to this game, considering it goes into half-time at 1-1. But I would say that I was even quite lucky to be in that position, considering my opponent had 4 clear shots on goal that hadn't gone in the back of the net. However, early doors in the second half, that was a 3-star weak foot, driven finesse shot with Sadio Mane on his weak foot. I'm struggling to understand how that one went in, but I would definitely take it. Actually looks like a really nice goal when you watch it back, and I'm just wondering whether or not, in the box, 3-star weak foot, is it a big deal? Can you convincingly score with it? I don't know. But I hit him with the reverse sweep kickoff goal, so I scored, he kicked off, I got the ball off him, I ran up the other end, and I scored again. This time with Tolisso, and we were able to give ourselves a 2-goal cushion, but that didn't last long, literally 4 FIFA minutes later. It wasn't quite a kickoff goal for my opponent in that particular instance, and I struggled to get another goal here. It would have been nice for Alessandrini to stick that one into the back of the net, and again, for him to stick that one in the back of the net. I don't know how he hasn't, but we end up closing this game out only by winning by 1 goal, but it is a solid start to Division 6. And I'm quite liking the team so far. I know that it's I typically have a Frenchman in there. Alessandrini has been featuring quite a lot recently. I'm wondering if just having a trio of them, like maybe Martial comes back into the team just because he's been on the sidelines for a little bit, actually. Like, ever since we brought MBAPPE and stuff, we no longer needed that French link to Alessandrini in the striker position, of which I had been playing Martial on 7 Chem. Now that MBAPPE's gone, we're sitting on nearly 300,000 coins, which is great. We've got loads of value and stuff in the club as well, but I've got like 300k at my disposal. What do I do with that? I'm just like... that's not quite enough for a really sick icon or anything, or any icon really, because prime SBCs for the icons have really kept those like good ones at the 800,000-900,000 coins, even over 1 million and stuff like that. I could look at potentially getting whatever the player of the month is for the coming few days in the Premier League. Is it going to be Leroy Sané? Is it going to be Kevin De Bruyne? Whoever it is, like, I could definitely get the loan, and I think I'll be getting the loans for 2 of the 3 new prime icons. I think I'll get Petit, and I think I will also get Luis Hernandez, because again, that's 20 games, probably going to cost me like 30 to 40k to get those 40 games for those players in, or the 20 for each of them, but I feel like it's going to be worth it. Like, I don't mind spending that. Like I've said to you guys plenty of times in this series, bringing the loans in is our chance to actually use these upper echelon, upper tier players, as certain YouTubers would say, but we go 1-0 up in this next match right here, and that's actually a really nice goal. Dembele starts things off. You can see in the top left corner, 1 minute 45 was on the clock there, and he somehow, like Moussa Dembele, my midfielder, was able to get up, hit him with the heel click and score the goal. I get kind of lucky to go 2-0 up in this one though, because Mane retrieves the ball after I take the shot and stuff, but I think it either hits the defender's leg or goes in off the goalkeeper. We can see the replay now. I think someone slides across. Yeah, it just goes in off the defenders, pushing like the ball past the goalkeeper where he wasn't expecting it to go. And then when I go 3-0 up in this particular one, you can see James Murphy, 97, has cued the pause, meaning only one thing can happen. He is going to get out of there and rage quit. So, really solid start to Division 6. Again, as I would expect, 9 points on the board right now. We are nearly safe from relegation, but I figure I'll play one more, considering Lacazette has got one more game on his loan. I think we had him for, is it 8 games in total? So we've used him for a couple of episodes. I feel like I've definitely got my use out of him. Really enjoyed him when I have been using him. And then we come up against this. And a lot of the players in this team look similar to what we've been using. And also, his club name was something to do with like Road to Glory. You can see in the top left now. He's also got the 3-letter abbreviation of RTG. So it'd be cool, yeah, if this guy is another person that's doing a Road to Glory. Let me know if he's a YouTuber or anything. Maybe we can push some of you over there, check out his series, or whether or not he is just someone that is also going grassroots on FIFA 18, as it is really easy to do so this year, and fun as well. So I go 1-0 up, a solid goal by Mane, utilising his pace. If that volley from Alessandrini had gone in right there, I think I'd have been running around the house swinging my arms about and stuff. Would have been a lovely, lovely goal. But one thing I definitely wanted to do in this game was to get at least a goal with Lacazette as we sort of part ways. You know, I can no longer use him. So I'm aiming to try and get a goal in this match with the Frenchman, but it just seems that Alessandrini's going to score for me today. Him in the away kit of #United manages to nutmeg the defender and get the ball past. I think Lacazette goes flying over the goalie as well. A crazy slow-mo, that one. So 2-0 up at half-time. You can see my pass accuracy, 90%. I've definitely started to learn how to play on this new patch. It's slowing it down. It's making sure you take that touch and not play the one-touch football like I was doing before. You can nearly play as quick, but you do have to take a touch and sort of turn and face the way you want to pass the ball. So it's not quite as fluid and fluent as before, but I feel like I am starting to get the hang of it. And even these like average players in the squad, or like medium 82 to 85 rated players, can play quite well. It's, you know, it's not just me playing all right on my main account with all my icons and stuff. These guys are actually doing all right. I do get my goal with Alexandre Lacazette. He manages to score quite a nice low driven, and he runs up to the camera, blows us a kiss and bows out of the series for now. With the coins that we've got, we could easily afford him. I think he's around 150k at the moment. So we could definitely pick him up and then go more like down the Prem route again, especially with the prime icons that I could get in Petit and Luis Hernandez. They could come into the fold as well. I've got a feeling, I just feel like Leroy Sané is going to win it over Kevin De Bruyne. Lots of people are talking about Sané Player of the Month. If so, another option for us. We've already got Martial, Mane, and Heung-min Son as left-sided Prem players, but I would definitely be interested in potentially using a purple version of Leroy Sané. Definitely the loan anyway, but could we go the whole hog and get a full version? Is it worth it? Would you do that? I don't know. I need to know down below in the comment section. But Lacazette bows out with 9 goals and 6 assists in 8 games. That's really good. 15 contributions in 8 games. I say we've got a complete and utter money's worth right there, even though I think he was actually just one from the catalogue. So if you guys aren't making use of the catalogue players, it's something that you need to do, and you might as well do, because it could boost and bolster your team. I think I've still got a 9-Golan chilling in there at some point. We can use him when I build some Serie A stuff again. But then just to finish off, we do have a minor weekend league monthly rewards coming in. We get the Bronze 1 kit. I think I got in total like 19 wins after playing 39 games in total. So the Bronze kit doesn't look too bad. I'm not going to stick it on for now, but we're going to get 3 silver informs, which is different this year because like there's hardly any bronze informs, or there's none or something like that. So yeah, it's a little bit different. And then like the lower level silvers and golds and stuff are like tiered differently, so you can only get like a maximum of 80 rating or something like that if you get the gold informs, and then if you finish elite and stuff, you can get like the super high rated players and stuff. But yeah, we ended up getting 3 silvers. Like maybe I could build a team for something fun to do in an episode around some of those guys. I think they were all different positions, and if so, I can definitely try and build a hybrid. Maybe we go for like an entire bronze, silver, gold episode using my silver, red players. That could be fun. Let me know if you'd like to see something like that, because I think the English guy actually looked quite usable with his stats. Same with the Irish guy as well. They are silver, they're not bronze. I keep thinking it's last Road to Glory where I had nothing but bronze reds. So I'm, not too bad there. That has been today's episode, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, do me a favour and hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Have a great day, a great time, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.